Hi students, welcome to Commerce second year class. In our previous class, we have completed functions of capital market yesterday. In our previous class, we have completed functions of capital market. In that class, I have told you that we are going to discuss about the differences between money market and capital market. A very important question for 10 marks or maybe given for 5 marks. If it is asked for 5 marks, we will be writing only 5 points. If it is asked for 10 marks, as you all know, in first year also I used to tell you, we have to give definition, some meaning, some examples, then go to the answer. Then you will get 9.5 out of 10. So, money market and capital market differences. Once you know the concept, broad concept of money market and capital market is known to you, it is very easy to differentiate. Okay. See, money market definition itself is, it deals with short term credit not exceeding 1 year. Right from the beginning of this lesson, financial markets, I have been telling you that the market which provides you the short term funds is called as money market. What do you mean by short term funds? The money what you have borrowed is to be repaid within a period of 1 year. एक साल के अंदर आप repay कर देना. Last year we have learnt 3 types of finance based on the time period: short term finance, medium term finance and long term finance. So money market deals with short term credit. Credit means loan. So in general, we get this money for our working capital requirements. This also we have discussed it a lot. Working capital requirements means day-to-day expenses like purchase of raw material, payment of wages, payment of electricity bill, other overheads, internet services, water bill, whatever you require to maintain your factory or your organization, that is called working capital. So generally, this money market provides all that short term requirements. It fulfills our short term requirements. That is why it is clearly mentioned, not exceeding 1 year. एक साल के अंदर आप आपका लोन रीपे करना चाहिए. Capital market deals with long term finance. Deals with long term finance means you have to repay that money. You are given the time for medium term, that is 1 to 5 years, or long term 7 years to 15 years or 20 years. So here this money we take from the capital market for purchase of fixed assets. So this fulfills the needs of fixed capital requirements. Next, major players. Here player doesn't mean the cricket player or football player or hockey player. Here players, we have to understand it as participants. Players, we have to understand it as participants. Okay. Major players are commercial banks. What are commercial banks, ma? The banks which are operating their activities like accepting deposits and lending loans with an intention of earning profit are called as commercial banks. All these Andhra Bank, State Bank of India branches, ICICI, okay, HDFC, all these are commercial banks. They are nothing to bother about the development. Whether agriculture development is to be taken care, industrial development, they are not bothered. Commercial banks are just merely established for earning profit. So for earning profit, they provide lot of services. So in the next lesson, we will be learning what a commercial bank will do. Then apart from commercial banks, who will participate? RBI, Reserve Bank of India, LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India, GIC, General Insurance Corporation of India, UTI, etc. Right now UTI is not there. Just for namesake we have to read, but UTI is not existing now. It has been disinvested or say removed from the public sector. So how come this LIC participates in money market? What is the role of LIC? How come LIC provides funds? Very simple. Life Insurance Corporation of India or any private corporation insurance companies, what they are doing? They are providing various policies to policy holders for education purpose, for investment purpose, for children marriages, for development fund, for pensions. They come out with various policies. Basically, what is the insurance policy? Every year, we pay some smaller amount to the insurance company. Maybe after 15 years or 20 years, we get lump sum amount at a time. Okay, there are various policies. That also we will discuss in the service sector. When we go for other services in the second year commerce, we have got insurance chapter separately. So, there we will learn how the insurance companies issue policies and how our money gets multiplied, etc., etc. In specifically, we will learn in the chapter insurance, that is there for us. So, Life Insurance Corporation of India, General Insurance Corporation, these people, by providing the policies, they get money from the population. Okay, every individual will take 1 lakh rupees policy, will pay 5,000 rupees. A person may take a 10 lakhs policy, will give 50,000 rupees, like that. All this money collected from the policy holders will be invested by this LIC and GIC in the money market. So, they take money from us by issuing the policies in the form of premium. They will collect, and after accumulating these funds, they will buy the instruments of money market, or they will provide loan to others. So, that is how LIC and GIC participate in money market activities. Here, major players are merchant bankers. Merchant bankers. It is a new word. There is a difference between commercial bank and merchant bank. Commercial bank will do normal activity. They accept deposits and they provide loans. Whereas a merchant bank do not give loans to normal people. If you go and ask him, sir, I want to buy a car, I want to construct a house, I want to establish a business, they don't give you loans for normal purpose. Okay, like for households, like for purchase of vehicles, cars, construction of houses, they won't give. Merchant banks will invest in the industrial sector. So, if you issue shares, they will buy the shares. Buying the shares means indirectly they are providing capital to you. For example, you are establishing a company with 100 crores. You want some capital. So, one of the merchant banker will come to you and they will buy 20 crores worth of shares from you. So, you will sell off shares. Okay, what is share? We have discussed it last year. So, you will sell off 20 crores worth of shares to that merchant banker, means ultimately you are getting the 20 crores capital. So, why the merchant banker is investing in your company? They want to make profit out of that. So, in future, when your company earns profits, automatically you will be giving dividend to that merchant banker and the share value will be increasing. So, that is how the merchant banker is becoming an investor. So, merchant bankers are those bankers who do not perform normal banking activities. They only perform investment activities. मतलब different companies में पैसे लगाना. Either they buy the equity shares or buy the preference shares or they buy the debentures. In one form or the other form, they provide capital to the various joint stock companies and business community. That is the role of merchant bankers. Then financial institutions. What are financial institutions? Last year we have learnt so many financial institutions like ICICI, IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, FCI, Finance Corporation of India, ICICI, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, Industrial Development Bank of India, FCI, Finance Corporation of India, SFC, State Finance Corporation. They are all we have discussed. Okay. So, all these financial institutions, then foreign investors, means the people who are abroad, maybe in America, maybe in Japan, maybe in China, those people also will participate in the capital market activities of India. So, it is nothing like that. Indian stock market में only India वाला shares खरीदना ऐसा नहीं है. The American can buy the shares of Indian companies online from his own country. So, he is also participating. Foreign investors, do invest their money in Indian companies. Like an Indian investor can buy the foreign investment, no problem. So in capital market, people from abroad also will participate, merchant bankers will participate, and various financial institutions. I told you last year, since independence, Government of India, in order to promote industrialization, has established so many special financial institutions for the upgradation or say for provision of capital to various industries. So those institutions will participate in the capital market. Then credit instruments like treasury bills, commercial papers, call money, etc. Instruments are nothing but the papers, ma. Instruments are nothing but the papers. For example, I want some 10,000 rupees. If I ask you that give me 10,000 rupees, after 5 years I will give you 20,000, double the money, who will give? No one. So I simply say this is the paper, this is the instrument. You take this certificate from me. So this here the value is there. $10,000 bond, double in 5 years. So here my company stamp will be there, logo will be there. So this is the document. So the worth of the document is 10,000. What I am writing here, double in 5 years. So I will give this to you. So you give me 10,000 rupees, I will give you this document. Now what happens? After 5 years, you get me this bond, I will give you 20,000. So these are what called as instruments. Any papers, maybe bonds, maybe some saving certificates. You might have heard about national saving certificates, government bonds, etc. So those are all instruments we issue to the people, because remember, no investor will give you money without a proper evidence. Document के बगैर कोई भी आपको पैसे नहीं देता. So these are all the instruments. Treasury bills वही उसको बोलते, commercial paper, call money, etc. What is call money? Very important for 2 marks. Call money is the adjustment between two branches of a bank. If one branch is not having sufficient money, they temporarily adjustment from other bank. Say for example, Saidabad, Santosh Nagar Andhra Bank is there. It requires some 20 lakhs, but unfortunately they are shortage of 5 lakhs, 15 lakhs only they have got. So the remaining 5 lakhs they adjust from Saidabad branch. So the Santosh Nagar branch manager will call Saidabad branch manager and adjust that 5 lakhs rupees for temporary purpose. It is called as call money. So call money is the mutual adjustment between the two branches of the same bank. Andhra Bank to Andhra Bank, State Bank to State Bank. The managers will have that relation and mutually they adjust. Then here it deals with shares. What are shares, what are debentures, etc. You know very well in your first year. I need not explain again and again. So capital market deals with shares, debentures, bonds and government securities. What are government securities? As you know that in the recent times, government requires lot of money for various development activities and welfare schemes. Government को भी पैसे चाहिए, तो आके बस स्टॉप में बैठ के नरेंद्र मोदी या केसीआर बैठ के एक बैग पकड़ के थोड़ा पैसे दे दो, मैं कल्याण लक्ष्मी पैसे देना है, शादी मुबारक पैसे देना है, ओके, मैं घर घर में आत्मनिर्भर बनाना बोल के मोदी पैसे पूछे तो अपन देते नहीं देते. Though we have got, we don't give. So what is the way? So government will issue securities like those papers through the capital market. Capital market is also called as stock exchange majorly. So that place where the government will go and issue certificates, securities to the people, and people will give money to the government. At a later date, when government gets money, it will repay to the people. So it is very simple. Government is also borrowing money from the public. Next, supply of working capital. That's what I was telling. Money market deals with the supply of working capital, means for day-to-day expenses. It supplies with fixed capital. What is fixed capital? The amount of capital required for establishment of your company. That you have to purchase land, you have to purchase machinery, you have to get the infrastructure arranged like computers, etc., etc. So capital market supplies fixed capital to the industries. Next, instruments enjoy high quality. It is not high quality, it is high liquidity. Okay. Instruments enjoy high liquidity. It means within a short period of time, you convert your document into cash. You need not waste much time. Okay. Liquidity means conversion of a asset into cash. For example, I have got this marker. I want to convert it into cash. So no one will take. But if I have got this gold, I go to shop and I say that take this gold and give me money, immediately I will get. So this gold has got greater liquidity than this marker. Try to understand. Any asset which has the ability to be converted into cash is known as liquidity. So money market instruments like these commercial papers, treasury bills or other documents are easily converted into cash without any waste of time and loss of money. Easily you can convert into cash. That is why it is called as instruments enjoy high liquidity. Under capital markets, instruments enjoy low liquidity, means it takes some time. You have to wait. As and when you require cash, immediately you cannot convert the documents into cash. It may take some time. Okay, that is why it is called instruments enjoy low liquidity. Then here, instruments are safer and risk level is very low. Means you don't lose your money much. There is no lot of speculation. So आपके पैसे बेकार नहीं जाते. Whatever the reward was offered, you will get to the nearest. So the risk is very low. But here, instruments are not safe but high risky. Many times I told you last year, if you buy the shares of a company, the share value may increase or decrease. If the company is earning profits, you may get dividend, otherwise you may not. So that is the reason capital market instruments are not that safe when compared to money market, and risk also very high over there. Next, investors cannot expect higher returns. So you don't get much rate of interest over here. Very nominal rate of interest you will get in money market because you are depositing in banks. Here returns may be high because once you invest in a joint stock company in shares, so if the company is earning profits, last year we have discussed that there is no limit for issue of dividend. Kitna bhi des mil sakta aapko. So that's how you can expect high rate of returns over there. Next, RBI regulates. What do you mean by regulates? Controlling. Okay, RBI, Reserve Bank of India, regulates the market, means whatever all the activities are taking place in money market, framing of rules and regulations. Framing of rules and regulations is done by Reserve Bank of India. Here, SEBI regulates capital market. What is SEBI? Securities Exchange Board of India. SEBI. Securities Exchange Board of India regulates the market. Means to control the capital market activities, the rules and regulations, monitoring, supervising, controlling, all is done by SEBI. SEBI is an autonomous body formulated by the government of India. So it is a special body which has got some number of directors. It has got a separate office. It can inspect any of the capital market, can go to any stock exchange, can verify accounts. If any of the capital market is doing illegal activities, it can punish and penalize. So SEBI is a superior autonomous body which controls the capital market. So these are the differences between money market and capital market, very important. Then coming to another important answer, primary market and secondary market. Primary market and secondary market. Very simple. I told you while giving the classification of introduction of financial markets, okay, primary market is the market where the shares are sold for first time. New shares are issued, that is called as primary market. Secondary market is the market where shares are purchased and sold again and again. It is a second hand market for shares. For example, Sri Medhavi Joint Stock Company, first time incorporated. We have established an office, we will give the paper advertisement. So people do come to our office and they buy the shares. Then it becomes a primary market. So we have purchased already the shares. Now second time we want to sell it to others. Okay. So as I told you last year, shares cannot be returned to the joint stock company. If you want to sell them, you have to find another investor. So we have to go to a secondary market. Secondary market is also known as stock exchange. Secondary market is also known as stock exchange. Clear? So primary market is concerned with issue of new shares. concerned with marketing of existing shares. Existing means already in circulation in the market. Okay. So, for example, you have purchased textbook, last year, first year textbook you have purchased from college. That is primary market. Now, you cannot return your first year textbook to the college, same college. College won't take. What you have to do? You have to find out a student who is joining our college, other college in intermediate same course. सेम जो MEC और CEC पढ़ रहे हैं उनको ढूंढो आप, उनको आपका बुक बेचो. Whether higher rate में बेचते या lower rate में बेचते, it is your wish. Just I am giving the example. So you are already selling the existing book. First time what you are doing? A new book you are purchasing. So it was primary market. When existing share is sold in the market, it becomes the secondary market. Then enable the company to sell securities directly. Directly means here the direct link between the company and the investor. So we, the joint stock company promoters, directly interact with the investor and sell the shares. Here it helps the holders to exchange the securities. Here we are not interacting with the company. Exchange. For example, Sri Medhavi company sold shares to Madhusudan. Madhusudan will be selling to some X. X will be selling to Y. So this transfer goes on. First basic company is Sri Medhavi joint stock company, Sri Medhavi Limited. Sri Medhavi Limited has sold shares to me. That was primary market. पहले मर्तबा मैं डायरेक्टली कंपनी से खरीदा, बाद में मैं मेरा शेयर्स बेचना चाहता हूँ. सो आई कैन नॉट गो टू कॉलेज बैक. व्हाट आई हैव टू डू? आई हैव टू सेल माय शेयर्स टू समवन एल्स इन द मार्केट. सो आई गो टू मिस्टर एक्स. थोड़े दिन के बाद एक्स बेचना चाहता है, ही विल फाइंड वाई, वाई विल फाइंड टू सेल इट टू ए में सेल इट टू बी. लाइक दैट एक्सचेंज गोस ऑन. दैट टाइप ऑफ मार्केट इज कॉल्ड एज सेकेंडरी मार्केट. नेक्स्ट, directly connected with promotion of capital. Promotion of capital means collecting capital. So we sell shares, we take money from the people. So here directly promotion. Here indirectly connected. We do not have any connection with the people. Okay. Secondary market, already shares are there. So the company do not have any link with the investors. Investors are exchanging the shares between them. Then deals with buying of securities. Here we only buy, no selling. Here both buying and selling. So when you go to stock exchange, for example, if you have Tata company shares and you want to invest them into Reliance company, so what you can do, in the same stock exchange you can sell off your Tata company shares and buy Reliance company shares. Suppose I am having Reliance company shares, I will sell off them and I will buy Tata company shares. Our wish. Okay, no problem. So here in secondary market both activities will take place, buying as well as selling. But in primary market only buying, selling option is not available. Then it enables the management to decide the value of securities. Value of securities means when the joint stock company floats a organization, floats a company, what is the share value? It should be 50 rupees or 100 rupees or 500 rupees or 5,000 rupees. That share value can be fixed by the owners themselves according to the assets available, according to the capital requirement. शेयर प्राइस कितना होना चाहिए बोल के मैनेजमेंट डिसाइड कर सकता अंडर प्राइमरी मार्केट. बट अंडर सेकेंडरी मार्केट प्राइस इज नॉट इन द हैंड्स ऑफ द मैनेजमेंट ऑफ द कंपनी. प्राइस इज इन द हैंड्स ऑफ द इन्वेस्टर. इफ देर इज ग्रेट डिमांड फॉर योर शेयर्स, शेयर प्राइस विल इंक्रीज. इफ देर इज नो डिमांड फॉर योर शेयर्स, शेयर प्राइस विल डिक्रीज. You cannot control the share price. You cannot say that my share is only 500 rupees. If there are no takers, sometimes the share 500 rupees worth share may be sold for 400 rupees. Sometimes 400 rupees worth share may come down to 40 rupees. 40 rupees share may become 4,000 rupees. So the price increase or decrease not in the hands of the management. It is in the hands of the buyers and sellers. So as you know, there is a great relationship between demand and supply. If demand increases, okay, then supply is constant, price automatically increases. Otherwise reverse. If demand decreases, supply is constant, then price also decreases. So that's how it enables the demand and supply to determine the price of the securities. Price of the securities is not in the control of the management. It is in the control of the buyers and sellers of securities. Next, no fixed geographic location. No fixed geographic location means like primary market should be in Hyderabad, Santosh Nagar, some ISM Chaurasta, or say Hayatnagar or now Koti, like that, no place is there for primary market. It can take place, okay, from somewhere, anywhere else in online, and you go to a company, there you buy the shares. But secondary markets, these stock exchanges will have a specific place. Okay, in Hyderabad we have got at Erramanjil. Total we have got 27 stock exchanges in India. So we have got a specific lesson for stock exchange, second unit. Our second unit is stock exchange only. There we are going to discuss about how the specific location is there. So stock exchanges will have a special location like BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. Every night you learn the news like share prices increasing or decreasing, Sensex stock market points pura aapko batate. So Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange are located in Mumbai. So stock exchanges, that is secondary markets, will have a specified location, but primary market will not have any location. Investor may be at his place and he can buy shares of a company online, okay, without visiting the place, and we need not have a permanent location. Directly from our company we can sell off. So these are the differences between primary market, secondary market, and these are the differences between money market and capital market. Very important. Okay. So with this almost your first unit is done, because some of the portion is deleted. Clear? Right.